Coker Tire is the world's leading supplier of tires and wheels for collector vehicles and prides itself in offering authentic tires with true white walls. Coker Tire's method of tire manufacturing is second to none in the collector vehicle market and yields fantastic results. It's a very labor-intensive process, and each tire requires special attention from start to finish. The making of a white wall tire begins with the raw materials consisting of natural and synthetic rubber, along with various chemicals and curing agents. From there, the rubber moves along the belt to a mill where it is formed into a sheet that measures 40 inches wide by 3/8 inches thick. By squeezing the rubber sheet and a layer of fabric between steel rollers, the technicians can determine the final thickness of the material before it is rolled into a liner and sent to the tire building machine. As the trimmed sheet of rubber moves down the assembly line, its final destination is the tire building drum, where the first form of assembly will take place. The number of rubber sheets used determines the tire's load rating, but the majority of passenger car tires feature a 4-ply construction. In the early years of tire manufacturing, cotton was used in the ply sheets, but now it is common to use nylon or polyester. Bundles of steel wire are placed in a bead former, which coats each strand of wire with rubber so it will adhere to the rest of the tire. This creates what is called a bead bundle. The number of wire strands is dependent on the size and load range of the tire. The bead bundles are placed on either side of the tire building drum, where the ply edges are turned up around the bead bundle and locked into place. At this time, a white rubber sheet is applied to the sidewall material. The contoured rubber is very hot and needs to be cooled quickly to keep the correct consistency. Tire assembly continues with a different type of rubber sheet, which is sent to the mill room where the heated rubber travels through a die. This forms the rubber into a contoured component to be used for the tread and sidewall of the tire. This extrusion is cut to a specific length and then attached to the ply layers that were already installed on the tire building drum. When the completed tire structure is removed from the drum, it is called a green tire. The green tire is then loaded into a specific mold, which rests inside of the curing press. The mold determines the tire's tread pattern, sidewall reveals, brand names, and DOT information. The molds are sometimes carried over from discontinued tires, but they are always refurbished to today's standards, even if the original mold is many years old. The tire mold serves two purposes. It gives the tire its final shape, and it cures the rubber. Each mold features a curing bladder, which is inflated by steam and pushes the hot rubber out into the mold details. During the curing process, the rubber reaches 360 degrees Fahrenheit. When the curing process is complete, the tire has its distinct shape, size, and details, but it still needs some work to reach completion. The tire is inflated on a special wheel and allowed to cool, and then sent to its final inspection area. When the tire passes inspection, it continues its path to the buffing area. Buffing is required on most white wall tires to clean off any black rubber that bleeds over during the construction process. A special attachment, based on the white wall width, lightly buffs the sidewall of the tire so the white wall is clean and white. It is then protected with a blue coating that keeps the white wall from being damaged in transit before being wrapped in plastic and sent to the warehouse for shipping. Coker Tire is proud of its true white wall tire construction, and as you can tell, it's not an easy task. It takes a full team of expert technicians to ensure your tires are built correctly, and it's not quite as automated as one might think. Factory employees are responsible for each and every tire, so Coker Tire can truly say its products are handcrafted for your collector vehicle. Whether bias ply or radial, Coker Tire products are assembled with care and feature the best authenticity and quality in the market. To find all the products offered by Coker Tire, visit www.cokertire.com.